Will it start? We're good. All right, so as I told you before, Jamie helped me dialing the Gold Start. So car has been running a little bit, so I guess that's cheating a little bit, but got the car running. We're gonna go do some pulls. It's very fast. We'll talk about it a little bit, but we're mainly gonna enjoy the fastness of this Evo. What's crazy about it is even though this car only makes 400 wheel, it definitely feels like the fastest car I own. Now, whether that's all-wheel drive, how light it is, how raw it is, how awesome it is because it's an Evo 5. One of those probably is why. Now originally with this car, my plans were over the summer to end up putting like a Garrett G25 turbo on it, the same setup that I have on my SR because it's so rad. But I wasn't aware that on these engines, you can't really push over 350 foot-pounds of torque before you start breaking rods. So with that in mind, I don't really see much point in putting a bigger turbo on here because the only way that we could get away with it would be if we had like a bigger turbo that didn't spool very fast but had more top end, so we can make like 450 wheel or something. But that's not worth the hassle to me, so I'll probably just keep driving around on this setup until it blows up, which it hopefully never will. But if it does, the one thing that I would do is put an Evo 8 engine in it instead of an Evo 5 engine. The Evo 5 engines and a lot of the older DSM cars are susceptible to crank walk, where they've revised it with the newer ones. I think it's like way more abnormal to have a right-hand drive car in Connecticut because I get weird looks a lot more here than I did in Florida. I don't remember if I told you guys or not, but the axles still bind. So what I did realize is I have some adjustable arms coming for it. Rather than having to constantly stress about axles, I can just extend the lower control arms in the front a little bit, and that should solve the problem rather than gaining my camber from the actual coilover adjustment on the BCs. The response of the stock Evo 9 turbo is pretty crazy, so. Also, the clunk. Jamie told me there's a bushing in front. I think it goes somewhere around the subframe. It had some torque bushing. I don't know all-wheel drive stuff. I'm kind of new to this. I forget what it was called, but he says like $30, super easy to put in. That'll stop the whole drivetrain from moving around and making all the clunking noises that you guys are about to hear. But that was a quick, like, little second gear rip. Just real quick. This third. I also need a front LSD pretty badly. I am planning on doing a rear RS diff as well. All right, we'll give it a quick 1, 2, 3. I don't know if you guys can tell how fast this is, but we are like hitting like lightning warp speeds. I've never done such a fast pull in this car, and that honestly just frightened me. What's crazy about it, because the way that Jamie tuned it, so it just keeps on holding that same torque all the way, it has a sensation that it literally pulls till redline, where before it just made a ton of boost and then fell off. I don't remember how much detail he went into, but it was kind of cool how he did it, like kind of figuring out the curve and then adding a little bit, but then taking away boost. So at peak boost, it only makes like 21 where it would want to make peak boost, but then kind of ramping up the duty afterwards so it keeps gaining and building. Probably didn't sound that aggressive because it's very quiet in the car, but scared the absolute daylights out of me. We probably did 0 to 100 real quick. We'll do another second gear pull real quick. Man, that's fun. And it's so drivable too. Like, we're just always in boost. We'll do another first through whatever pull. All right, and the short gears make it very fun. That was like a very quick 0 to 90, real quick. I have to explain, I've been up since 7 a.m. I haven't had my coffee yet. My enthusiasm's a little bit dialed back. Let me just put it out there that I went to Starbucks and I took the Prelude to go get my coffee because this car wasn't starting in the morning and I forgot my wallet. Very typical Adam move. But it's okay, we're in the Evo now. making full boost by like 3,500 RPM. Making all the cool noises. I haven't really been able to feel out the new rear sway bar, mainly just because of the fact that I still have the axle binding issue. But I'll let you guys know how that does once I can really start pushing the car. I have a feeling it won't be on this trip though. All right, we'll resume the rest of the normal day now that we had our fun. Headed back to CT today. By that I mean to Florida with my dad. All right, let's see if she starts. Cold start. Come on. Battery is what's got us rough. Come on, you can do it. So close. So, this morning, I kind of fried the Evo starter, I think.
Typical Adam move.
I know, my dad just told me to keep on cranking it, and because of him now, my Evo's stuck.
He told you?
Yeah, dude, it was making all these funny noises. My dad was like, keep cranking it, it'll fire.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I said yesterday, I said, you sure your car's gonna start out yet? I said, it's gonna be 15 degrees out.
No, so I think it would have started if I had it hooked up to a car that had a better battery. So I was trying to crank it in a car that already kind of had like a somewhat weak battery, and I just probably cranked it a little bit too long. So it might, maybe I just drained the battery dead like completely. If possible.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. All right, so this is Tommy's shop, Dad. This is where he works on the cars. He pulls them in here. And my dad's trying to enter the giveaway. You look pretty good in that.
I like the red one.
Or not the red one.
The red one's cool.
Yeah. Thanks, Tom. Happy Thanksgiving. My dad always flies out on Thanksgiving, so I took his advice. What, are flights normally a little bit cheaper when you fly out on Thanksgiving?
They're less quiet. I mean, more quiet.
Yeah. So we're like the only people at the airport right now.
It's relaxed.
Yeah. Orlando Airport on Thanksgiving, on the other hand, probably busier than I've ever seen it, but this place is always busy. Lots of children. I'm on a mission to get a tablet today, which you guys will see later why, but I figured out, thanks to you guys on Twitter, that Walmart is actually open on Thanksgiving, so I can get one from there. What the heck? Look at that. Looks like someone flattened my tire. That's flat, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Look at it. No, that's flat. That's not normal. Good thing I came prepared. Mr. Slow Leak LZ is what they call me. Good thing I'm prepared. I got a slow leak. Mustang's currently my favorite car manufacturer right now. You guys that have one probably know this, but apparently because the car doesn't have a spare wheel, it has an air compressor in the trunk. So even though mine ran out of juice and I forgot the bike pump to pump up the rest, we can pump it up. That's great. Good old Walmart got me set up with another tablet in here. Step one complete. So we're back home now, and this is probably the most exciting part of the video. I probably should have put this in the title. This is huge, but we're not gonna really talk about it too much until tomorrow's video. Check out what's in the garage. Look at what's finally home. So, it has been almost an entire year since I've had this car in my possession, and we've got it back now. Tommy went and picked it up from the port in Jacksonville, so we have it back from Germany now. And this is gonna be my first time driving it after Active Auto Work has done everything they've done to it. And the car should make 750 wheel right now. I just needed to get the tablet so I could get everything figured out and sorted for it. And what's cool about it is I originally wanted the car done about a year ago so I could give my dad a ride in it around Thanksgiving time.
Can't wait.
1 year later, we're gonna do that. So that'll be in tomorrow's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. You got any final words before I close the video out?
Where's your bathroom?
Okay.